welcome to it's our Q&A number 52, I think. I never know. Anyway, welcome and hello and loving the sunshine. It's going to rain tonight. But we'll go ahead and get started on our Q&A. This is from E.K. Hill.
Yeah.
How do your pipes in the house don't freeze when you turn the heat when you are gone for days?
When you turn off your heat.
When you turn off your heat.
Yeah.
And because we were gone for...
Can I answer that?
Yeah.
Well, front and back where we do our hose water, it's buried in leaves right against the house, and there's an overhang on it. So there's no rain or snow goes on it, plus it's buried in leaves. So that keeps it insulated. I used to just pack cloth around it during the wintertime, but
we had a towel around there. Yeah, it's a wonder they don't freeze, but it got down to 49 degrees while we were gone.
Well, that's not freezing.
Yeah, I know. It's still not freezing. You're right.
But what I'm saying, with the overhang and there's no rain or snow on it, it just stays above freezing because it's maybe about 5 or 6 inches full of leaves that don't get cleaned off till springtime.
Yeah, we don't get it. We try to clean it up. Okay, that's a good question. The blissful one. Hi, Mom and Papa O. Thanks for your wonderful channel. I have a few questions for you. Papa O, what's your favorite subject to substitute teach?
I go what's easiest, and that is in the high school smart classes like physics, honors classes, AP.
And he can handle
call
it.
them AP. Well, I don't have to teach it, but I have to know a little bit what's going on. Like this coming week, I do chemistry, and that means it's going to be a nice class. I'll mostly sit down, and the kids will just work, but they're well motivated.
Yeah, that's a good question.
And actually, my favorite are substituting for the school coaches, like wrestling coach, football coach, basketball coach, because the guys are usually...
That would be fun.
Because the guys are working out, like lifting weights and that, and I just walk around and smile.
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and waves. What movie is
And
that
besides, it's 4 minutes away from where I live. That's another advantage.
Yeah. And same person, the blissful one. Mama, Papa, oh, I love genealogy. Wondering where your families come from. Mine are from Sweden, Switzerland.
I've done lots and lots of genealogy over the years, and it depends on, because every time you go back one generation, the number of lines probably doubles, quadruples. It keeps going up to which line you want to follow. My genealogy, I have work from a lot of different people, but I try to do the father to father to father, and that ours goes back to Derbyshire, England.
We have a line where we meet at Charlemagne.
Yeah, and Charlemagne, I believe, was around the year 800, and that's where our lines.
Yeah, you
meet.
follow these little lines, little roots. They can twine and
Little
switch.
tree, as they call it.
Tree
yeah.
roots. So where are they from?
Who?
Your
Derbyshire, England.
Oh, England. Okay.
Yeah.
And on my maternal grandmother, she's from England too.
And right now we're back on the 15th century, and I want to get it back from England back to the 13th century, and that's where William the Conqueror brought, in my opinion, I think he brought the Orgill name over to England.
Yeah, and we were doing some genealogy. We have a son named John, and we went back on one line, and we found there was a John the Hairy, and we thought that was pretty
Where
funny.
was that one?
I don't know. This was years ago. That rhymes. Okay, and see, and aren't you Polish? Yeah, don't you have some from Poland?
My father. There are
France.
No.
No.
The father is the one that's Polish that you just mentioned. He was actually from the province of Galicia, and the Galicia provinces are found in Ukraine and Poland. And
Yeah.
but Hitler burnt all records in all cities because he didn't want to be held accountable for anything and with names.
I think God still got him. And there's an Orgill Island in France, isn't there?
Yep, and that's why I think the Orgill came from Normandy.
Hmm.
The Normans, those became the Vikings, and they came down.
And she wants to know how many brothers and sisters you have. They know what I have, but they don't know
We
you.
won't do half ones. I'll just say 2 brothers, 2 sisters.
You can do halves. Bonnie and Amy are halves.
I know, I just did it. Oh, I wasn't going to. Well, just because most people want to stop and say, well, he's not my real brother. He's just a half-brother.
So he has...
I don't do that. I just say I have 2 sisters and 2 brothers.
So you actually have 3 sisters.
Who's the third one?
Janice.
Oh, yeah.
Remember her? She lives in Canada.
That's right.
You like her. You can't just name the ones you like. Okay. And she says, thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. This one's from Ginger Snap. Just wondering if Papa O gets upset or even a bit jealous, a tad bit jealous of you going so many places.
Not at all.
He doesn't. No,
I do miss her, but I have so many things that I can do in my spare time that the time goes really fast.
Yeah, he doesn't bat an eyelash or say,
I don't watch TV.
He just says, what are you going to be doing? And I'll tell him my schedule. And
I'm not a TV watcher, but I have a lot of interests. My most common interest now is running, video editing, and making money on YouTube like my kids are doing.
Papa O is a self-motivator. He doesn't like to, he kind of looks on TV as wasting time. But he's always got some project he's doing. He likes to study languages and study different things.
I want to get back to Norwegian again, because that's what my sisters are speaking in Norway.
So he likes stuff like that. But he doesn't get jealous. He gets bothered when I'm on the phone. He goes, get off the phone.
No, I say,
he panics.
I say, who are you talking to?
He panics that I'm going to talk forever, I guess. You must have had some traumatic experience when you were a child that someone talked on the phone.
We barely had phones then.
That's true. You had to ring them up and, operator, send me to...
I'm so old that they didn't have refrigerators, that they had an ice box. We had ice boxes.
Ice box.
And so a truck would come by ever so often with a block of ice, and you put that in your refrigerator to keep it cold. So when it was melted, you better get another one of stuff in.
Yeah, they got excited when the ice truck came around because he would drop pieces of ice, chunks of ice accidentally during the hot summer, and kids would follow behind and pick up the ice and suck on it.
Kind of like they would for an ice cream truck.
For an ice cream truck, yeah. We should do, well, I'm so old that.
No,
and that was from Ginger Snap. Did I say her name?
But you might be so old that you can remember...
Me?
No, the people in there.
Oh, the people in there.
That you can remember when people played solitaire with cards and not
on the phone.
on an electronic device.
Oh, dear. Yeah, where we didn't have phones. We didn't have the carry-around phones. Those are wonderful inventions.
The ones we've got to start doing? Do you remember when?
Do you remember when?
Do you remember when they had outside...
They write songs about that.
Outside payphones? Have you seen one lately?
Yeah, remember the payphone? If you wanted to make a phone call, you had to find a gas station with a payphone. You made sure you had a quarter with you to call and let people know where you were.
And do you remember when you got gas and you had S&H green stamps, and if you filled up a book...
I don't remember that. Well, maybe I do.
Yeah, if you filled
remember that.
When you filled up a book, and you could send away for something.
I remember that. My mom she loved collecting stamps. Well, if you remember any of those comment below. And
okay, here's another one. Do you remember when?
Uh-oh.
I just forgot it. As soon as you said that.
You remember? You forgot you remember when? Anyway, maybe it'll come back to him. We'll do one more question here. Okay, JD, a little bit of everything. Have you thought about growing out your bangs? I'm curious how it would look all curled and no bangs. I did it once when I was like 12, but I've always had bangs. Bangs are a lot of work because they get down to here, and what do you do with them? Kind of pin them over. So you have to think of
you gotta keep cutting them.
You got to think of some kind of style to make you look good while you're growing them out. So I don't know. I have thought about it, but it'll probably never happen unless I can think of a way maybe to swoop them to the side.
I have another remember when. Remember when you used to do cursive and write letters to people?
We actually wrote a hand letter.
And you were very proud of your cursive, and you felt like it was cheating to print a letter.
Well, now nobody can read cursive, especially when you're trying to write it, and they say, please print your name so we can read what your name is.
And how many remember how to do a cursive capital Q?
That's the hard one. You've been in school too long. Today, Papa O had a special needs class, and they learned about
special needs, meaning severely handicapped,
like Downs. People had Downs, and people. What else?
Well, there are different levels, but they range from severely handicapped can go all the way from non-speakers, non-functioning at all, and once in a while a little bit violent.
Yeah. And you learned about the body and what the heart does, what the liver does, what the gallbladder does, the spleen. And
I felt guilty because I didn't know.
And they had to put all the parts in the body where it was. So we learned a few things today, so that was pretty fun. Okay.
No, but they have, in schools, they used to make you keep handicapped kids at home or hidden in a closet or something. Really, people just... I never had been around a Down syndrome my whole life till I went on my mission in my middle 20s because people kept them hidden.
Now,
they were embarrassed about them and they just kept them hidden.
Yeah.
And now you can go, they have different levels in all elementary and high schools where they can go and still learn. And a lot of the Down syndrome can become functioning and actually get paid on jobs.
Yeah, we've actually become humans and treat them a lot nicer. Yeah. That. Okay, that was a fun Q&A. We're going to go ahead and end with a couple of quotes.
Sorry I got talking so much.
Yeah, he gets a going, and we try and keep them to about 10 minutes because, we don't want them getting too long. We're slowly getting through our Q&As. We have...
Oh, it says 12:52.
Oh, 12 minutes. Wow. Okay. The definition... Oh, wait. Read that.
Oh.
I like
number 16.
Okay, read 16.
The most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any.
Yeah, they give up their power, say, oh, I can't do that, and say, you just gave up your power.
That's right.
Power to accomplish something, and say, well, I just don't think I could do that. Who would listen to me, or who would think I could ever do anything? And you say, you just gave up your power.
And I'm going to make up one right now. The most common...
Quit making up quotes.
The most common way of failing in what you're attempting to do is to quit trying.
Okay, that's a good one. Written by Joe Orgill. Papa O. Okay, this one says, an unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates.
He was 4,000 years ago, and I don't even agree with that one. But...
You don't have to agree with them. But think about it. An unexamined life is not worth living. If you just... Let me requote it since we're doing our own quotes. You could say you can either exist or live your life. Existing is... You're just existing. You're not really doing anything bad. You're not doing anything good. You're just existing, going about your life. But you want to live your life. Don't just exist.
Okay, I have one that's... I didn't make it up.
You have to say that was good.
Oh, that was very
thank
good.
You. Thank you.
Okay, 3 kinds of people in life. The people that are watching other people do things.
Okay.
Other people that are trying to do it, but they can't do it. And the third type is they're not aware of anything happening at all in their life, and they're not making anything happen. They just wander, and they react to situations.
Yeah. Well, there's the watchers, the doers, and the complainers. Hopefully you're a doer. Well, it depends on your day. Say, I'm just going to sit and watch today. I don't think I'll be a doer today. I think I'll be a complainer today. Maybe we switch around, take turns.
No, that's good. That's very good. Write yours down, then yours are getting better.
Written down.
We're up to 15 minutes.
Whoa, you about poked their eye out.
Mine?
Theirs. You about poked their eye out.
Oh, that one?
Yes.
That looks like it.
Scare them half to death. All right, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And make sure you do,
subscribe. Comment, and
love the comments. Comments are so fun, and I answer back to all of them.
What are the third things? Comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh, and like.
Thank you, and good night, everybody.
Good night. Subscribe.
Oh, we went all dark.
And comment.
Oh, whoops. And comment.
And say and like.
And like. Like. Thumbs up. Oop, yeah. Thumbs up.
Headed for crash landing.
Where's the subscribe? Subscribe. Yeah, I think you're right there. Am I touching it?